Hi, I'm Wade Wingler with the Indata Project at Easter Seals Crossroads in Indiana. Today we're going to talk about everybody's favorite topic, money. People who have vision impairments, especially people who are totally blind, many times may have a hard time figuring out what money they're holding in their hand. Now if you're talking about a U.S. quarter or dime or nickel or penny, those aren't as difficult because, quarters and dimes have ridges around the edge and they're different sizes, and nickels and pennies are different sizes. But when it comes to dollar bills versus $20 bills, it's difficult. In some countries, different denominations are shaped differently or different sizes, and so it's easier to tell. But in the U.S., it's a little bit tricky. And over the years, there have been a lot of devices out there to help people figure out what kind of bills they're talking about. For example, there used to be a device that you'd put $1 in and it would beep once, and a 5 in it and it would beep twice, and a 10 it would beep 3 times, etc. Those devices have been a little bit difficult to deal with sometimes, and oftentimes they're pretty expensive. But there's a new program I want to show you. It's actually an iPhone app that makes that a much simpler task. So come with me here on my desk and we're going to mess around with money in an application or an app called LookTel. So on my desk here I've got a $20 bill and a $1 bill, and in my hand I have my iPhone. Now to make the sound a little bit better for the video, I've got my iPhone connected to a Bluetooth external speaker so you can hear what it does. But come here and look on my screen real fast and you're going to see I've got a program called Money Reader by LookTel. And when I launch that, it very quickly turns on my iPhone camera. And then I can bring this $20 bill up and hold it in front of it.
$20.
And it says exactly what I'm holding up. If I hold up a $1 bill,
$1.
It's going to identify that for me.
$1.
And it's pretty good. Even if the dollar bill is not 100% straight or laid out nice and neat, it still does a pretty good job, which means you can flip through a series of bills in your hand and figure out what they are pretty quick. Now LookTel is an interesting company, and they're just kind of emerging on the scene these days, and they are working on other technology that is going to do things like identify the different stores in a food court at a mall. And I would encourage you to take a look at their website. They've got some videos of that technology that show how they're working on everyday object recognition and even optical character recognition, so that maybe someday in the future an app like this could help you read the menu at a restaurant, or even help you when you're opening your mail figure out how high your light bill is, or those kind of things. But LookTel is an interesting company developing apps for the iOS platform, and I think there's something going on there that we'll want to keep our eyes on. And so now you know how to tell what kind of money you're holding in your hand, whether or not you have the ability to see it with your eyes. So that's your tech tip for this week. I'm Wade Wingler with the Indata Project in Indiana.